Hey guys, Sue's here with another keto haul from Costco. Today our budget was $500. We did stay below that at a grand total of, after tax, $473.89. Let me show you what we got. Almost every single thing we got today would be considered keto, except one thing of muffins for our daughter. And that's just the blueberry oat muffins with fresh zucchini and carrot. I love these for an easy breakfast or snack item for her. If you're new to our channel, go ahead, do me a favor please, and hit that subscribe button. If not, welcome back. Here we go. Start with, we got the big bag of organic broccoli florets. What I love about these is it is already divided into 1 pound bags that are microwavable. Since it's easy to just pull out one bag at a time for a recipe, or if you're just trying to microwave for a side dish. Try to find the prices as we go. That was $7.99. Then we got 2 big bags of the organic rice cauliflower. These are 3 pound bags. This is a staple in our house. Those were $7.99 a bag. Moving on to meats today, we got this huge pack of ground beef. It was $3.19 a pound. This is the 88% lean, 12% fat. I would have liked to get a little bit fattier, but this is the fattiest that they have at Costco. Altogether for this pack was $20.70. And that's 6.5 pounds, so that'll get a lot of meals in. We also got some ground sirloin patties. This is 18 in there, 1/3 of a pound patties for $19.49. And these are great to just have on hand to stick a burger real quick, like in the indoor grill for lunch, things like that. Got some wild caught North Atlantic pollock. It says it's simply seasoned, that it already has some seasoning on it, but I'm going to use it to make keto fish nuggets in the air fryer. We do always try to get wild caught whenever we can, and I like to get stuff that's processed in the US. Well, that was $12.49. The keto salmon fillets, I always get these. These are individually vacuum sealed in really nice portion sizes. I love, love, love this. This is always a great buy, and it is wild caught salmon. It is $19.99 for 3 pounds, which is a good deal. The sweet Italian sausage, and I like that these are in separate packs. Those are always good for just a quick lunch with some vegetables. Just saute them, pan fry them, and then let them simmer. Really quick, super easy, always super tasty. And again, this is stuff that my toddler and baby can also eat. And of course, I always make carbs and stuff for them on the side, and they get tons and tons of carbs, trust me. But this grocery haul is predominantly keto for us, so don't think that our kids just eat this. So the sausage is $13.99, and that is for 5 pounds. Then we also got the brats, and these I will divide and freeze separately. We love making brats with some spicy brown mustard. I usually take just like a bag of frozen peppers. You do have to watch the carb count in peppers on keto, but I take a bag of frozen peppers and just put on top of them if I don't have fresh, and that's something that you can just keep in the freezer and bust out really quick. This was $8.99 for this whole thing of brats, which is 3.5 pounds, which is a super good deal. These Hebrew National 100% kosher beef hot dogs for individual packs. This is a really good price on these because they're super expensive when you buy them in the grocery store. $9.99. Over here, we got some wild caught Key West pink shrimp. These are ready to cook raw. They are even processed in Florida, and they're caught there. These are the 50-60 shrimp per pound variety. This is a 2 pound container. They are already peeled and deveined, which is awesome. And I think we paid about the same for them as we would for fresh local by the pound right now. Just about the same. But for the convenience of it, honestly, like a couple weeks ago, I peeled and deveined shrimp, fresh shrimp, and cooked them. But we do like to support local shrimpers. But like I said, these are US and they are wild caught, so we are supporting local shrimpers, just shrimpers in another state, possibly shrimpers from here that are getting shrimp in Key West. So these were $16.99. It works out to like $8.50 a pound. These were definitely a splurge, raw sea scallops, but I have been craving scallops, and they are like $20 for a very small bag at the grocery store. So this was 2 pounds for $24.99, which is expensive, but it's a much better deal than buying them in the grocery, and I've been craving them, and it was a splurge. but we just decided to go for it because I really like some pan-seared blackened sea scallops. Over here we got pork loin. My freezer is still full of beef roast and chicken and all kinds of stuff from our last Costco run, but these are bone-in pork chops. Looked really good, $2.49 a pound. This was $14.64, and I'll separate those up and probably coat them in some pork rind skins and fry them on up keto style. We got a big thing of ribs. We always try to get ribs. I got the spare ribs this time because I just find spare ribs actually have more meat on them, and I will slow cook these. This was $25, $2.69 a pound, and that'll be a really good meal. I told you the one thing that we got for Blair were these muffins. That's the only thing that we got that wasn't keto. $12.59 for 20 of them. Then we got some cheese. I do like to shred my own cheese, but for the small amount of carbs that are in these, it just works out fine for me to use this. We do a lot of Mexican style dishes, and we like this blend of Mexican style cheese. We lucked out, and these don't expire best by November, so that's really cool because it takes a while to go through a bag of these. For these 2 bags, it was $11.99, so super good deal. And then we also always get the low moisture Park Skim shredded mozzarella cheese. We use this to make cloud dough, any kind of like pastries that you make, fathead dough and stuff. You use the mozzarella, and I also use it in a lot of casseroles and stuff that I make. This was the best date I could find on that, was August 23rd, so that's quite a lot of cheese to go through in that amount of time, but I'll probably try to look and see what I can do as far as making the dough ahead of time. I don't know if fathead dough freezes well or not, but we'll see. That's the best by date. My refrigerator stays so cold that usually cheese like this lasts much, much longer for me, so I'm not really worried about it. Look at this big thing of string cheese mozzarella. I've been wanting some more string cheese. It's a good zero carb snack, and the kids can also eat this. It's good to take with you on the road, and this is 48 of them in here for $9.39. Paper plates. I know they're bad for the environment, but they're just a must in my house. I need paper plates. This is $285, and they're the good quality Dixie kind of thicker plates, and really I can tell a big difference between the cheap plates and these, but I won't buy these unless we get them at Costco because they're so much cheaper. For this big thing, it's like the equivalent of buying like 300 store brand from Walmart. Those were $18.69 for this huge thing of those. Over here we have some Deer Park sparkling water. This is for Ellie. He loves this, and it doesn't have any artificial sweetener or anything in it. It's just the flavor in the water. I'll probably try one again like I always do, but I just don't like the taste of carbonated water. I don't like soda water. It doesn't matter what flavor you put on it. It just tastes like a drink that's ran out of flavor to me. But this thing is 24 500 milliliter bottles for $8.99. Wholly organic guacamole. We always get this. The only reason we really get the organic on avocados is just because that's the only one that they sell, and it works out to be a great deal. It's 4 12-ounce packages, which works out perfectly because you can actually freeze these. I'll probably go ahead and stick all but one in the freezer just so the expiration date doesn't slip up on you. This is $12.69. Here we have something that it's not like it's non-keto, but it does have that little tiny 1 gram of sugar per slice. This is horrible, yucky processed cheese that I am ashamed that I even just bought, but hey, it is what you need for grilled cheese sandwiches is processed cheese. And my daughter, my 2 almost 3-year-old, has decided that just like when I was a kid, she likes to open the refrigerator and try to reach for one of these, and has decided to snack on them lately, and I think fed is best, and so I let her go for it. So we just got that for her, and of course this just stays good forever. It's fake cheese. Here, this is the only kind of Worcestershire sauce to get, and it's definitely a lot more expensive in the grocery store, so always try to stock up on this when we're there. It was only $6.69 for both of these huge bottles. I feel like it normally costs that for just one small bottle at the grocery store. We got the Kerrygold Pure Irish Butter. This is the salted version. I usually buy the unsalted version, but it's a lot more expensive in the grocery store for this, like a whole lot. And this is 4 8-ounce bars for $10.99. But it is the salted variety, but that is all right for that deal. I use this in my bulletproof coffee. I don't cook with this. I usually use just Land O'Lakes unsalted to cook with, but for my bulletproof coffee in the morning, I put a tablespoon of this in there. Over here we have just some blocks of sharp cheddar, and I will shred these in the food processor just like chunks at a time for most everything that we use cheese for. Those were $4.99 a block, which is like a stupid good deal. This huge thing of minced garlic. I mean, it is huge. It's 48 ounces of minced California garlic, and I'm pretty stoked about this. This was, I think this was $5. Let's see. This was $4.99. Now keep in mind, a little teeny tiny jar of garlic at the grocery store, minced garlic, is $6 or $7 at least. So great deal there. Ground cumin. I go through this like crazy because I make my own taco seasoning, and I just kind of throw it all in, and the majority of what you use to get that taco flavor is cumin. So that was $5.79. I always stock up on almond flour. Kirkland's superfine almond flour is like the jam, man. Of course, I use like the King Arthur is fancy, and Hudson Mill and Bob or whatever, but you really can't beat this, and you definitely can't beat the price of it. It's $12.99 for a 3-pound bag, so we always get a couple of those. Here we have some size 5 diapers. I can't even believe that are almost 1-year-old baby. Almost one, makes me sad. She can wear these just fine. She's already in a size 4. She is a lot plumper than Blair was at that age. We always had a problem putting weight on Blair. Brick started off tiny, but now she's right there in the middle percentile. So we stocked up on those. Wasn't really a discount there. I would get Kirkland's, but I really trust the Huggies brand. Never lets us down as far as leaks. Well, as long as you don't get the cheaper ones, as long as you get those expensive little movers. And those were $45.99. So not a big discount from like Walmart, but definitely a good price. The Gain was on sale for a special. This size is usually $17.99 at Costco. We get an additional $3.60 off of that today. That's good. I love that we always seem to make it there for that. These protein bars are Kirkland protein bars, and I have heard and read that these are very, like, the most similar to Quest bars. The only sweeteners they have in them are stevia and erythritol, which I love. This was $17.99. Yeah, $17.99 for 20 of them, which is awesome. And I've heard that these do not taste as good as the Quest bars, but for that price, you really can't beat it. So I'm excited to try those. I don't try to eat a lot of things like this in our diet, but definitely Ellie's on the road a lot. And so these are definitely good for him to take, because if not, he will stop and buy Quest bars, and our budget really can't stand that. And then over here, we went ahead and got this huge thing of almond milk. They're individual boxes of it, and it doesn't expire until May of 2020. And I use this when I bake anything that I need milk for, basically. Like if I even want to make like homemade cereal type stuff that's keto and eat it like a bowl of cereal, then I would use almond milk. But mostly I just use this for cooking, so I don't go through it terribly quick. But when I need it, I freaking need it, and I hate not having it. So it's good to just have it on hand. So this entire thing of almond milk was $11.89, and it is 12 1-quart cartons, because the other thing is you don't want to open it and then it goes bad. So 1-quart cartons makes it a lot easier. All right, guys, I think that is it. And like I said, our grand total was $473.89, so we are below budget. The only thing that we forgot to get that is on sale right now, you guys, and hopefully I'll have this video up while it's still on sale, you guys that are on keto, are the wisps. They, you know, are already a really good price, and then they're like an additional $3 or something off a bag for the really big bags of the Parmesan ones. So my husband just ran back to Costco to grab something for our daughter's birthday that we found there that she fell in love with, and he's gonna grab those wisps while he's there, and maybe also some K-cups, because with the kids we just didn't have time for that. Of course, on the way out we both got a Costco hot dog with no bun, and that was a delicious treat for the day. And there you have it. That's our Costco haul, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, do give me a favor and give it a thumbs up. It makes us happy. Comment down below what's your favorite and best deal that you like to get at Costco, because I'm always looking for pointers, especially if they're keto or just, you know, for family of 4 on a budget. What are your top tips for shopping at Costco? And we'll see you next time, guys. Bye.